welcome to another Teacher's Corner playthrough. I'm Teacher Kirby, and this time we'll be playing the episode Revolution.
We've received a coded message from your Vardwar friend, Commander Eldex. It seems he's finally ready to help us. He wants to meet, and has asked for you by name. He said he wouldn't deal with anyone else. I'm still skeptical, however. This wouldn't be the first time the Vardwar have tried to set a trap for us, so be careful. I've spoken to Admiral Tuvok, and he suggested that 7 of 9 could join you as a technical expert. I see no reason why she shouldn't, and if things go wrong, it will be good to have an ally you can trust. Eldex sent us coordinates for location in the Molyneux system. It's not Vardwar space, but there is a Hirogen relay in the area. Watch out for unwanted guests.
Meet Commander Eldex in the Molyneux system, which is located in the Delta Quadrant, and we'll get a moderate amount of experience and expertise, a moderate amount of dilithium ore. Again, this is inflated due to a bonus dilithium week, and we'll actually have to choose between one of the following. By the way, if you are looking to do a budget Tetrion build, especially a budget cannon Tetrion build, this would be an acceptable place to farm your beams or cannons. Dual cannons are quite good for a cannon build. They fire off more often than dual heavy cannons, and therefore give you more procs of whatever it is you're looking to proc. Okay, and so we accept. And there we go. And we shall transwarp to our appropriate location. There we go. And we are in the Molyneux system. We are just not at the right planet. There we go. Begin revolution. Not a dance revolution, the normal kind of revolution. Here we go. Revolution. Captain, we're being hailed by both Voyager and Commander Eldex's ship. Open a channel to both ships.
Greetings. Admiral Tuvok has requested I assist you for the duration of this mission. Admiral Tuvok understands this may upset Eldex, so I shall be the only one who aids you. Voyager will maintain its distance. I am ready for transport.
Understood. Transporting you now.
Let's go over the point of this operation. Gaul has called all available supremacy leaders to Cartella. I do not know how many of my people are infected with those creatures we saw there, but I'm sure there is more than one. We need to expose them for the abominations they are.
And that's why we're here at a Hirogen communications array? You want to use it to broadcast the proof to the rest of the Vardwar?
The Supremacy is keeping a tight control on all subspace transmissions. We'll need control of the array to broadcast what we find on Cartella to not only my people, but the entire quadrant. To control the array, we need to control one of the Hirogen ships. Make sure to leave the one I have marked reasonably intact.
Leave one ship intact. Understood. And, alright, so we approach the Hirogen station and look for the marked ship.
Intruding Vardwar ship.
Let's try that again.
Ships. You have trespassed in Hirogen space.
We're just here for the array. Back off and you won't get hurt.
This is our space, and this is our array. No trades, no compromises, no mercy.
Shields up. Answer the hail.
We need to board the Herogen ship and take the communications console on the bridge. I can use that to take control of the array.
Understood. Board the Herogen ship, get the communications console.
I have extensive experience with these systems. I will beam down to aid in the operation of the Herogen ship. Are you ready to proceed?
Beam over to the disabled Herogen ship and recover the communication array interface technology. Beam me to the Herogen ship. And we take one of our OP engineers. OP, remember, means overpowered. And they are in fact that. Alright, and we got server not responding. Yay, this is actually just a loading screen and it just reads as SNR. It's just taking a while to find the files. Yay, okay. And it's finally loading. There we are.
We need the communications console intact. Whatever else happens is of no concern to me.
Understood.
We must first disconnect the console from the ship's data network.
Alright, so we have to find the console. First we have to... There we go. First we have to stun all of these guys. There we go. There's the disconnect data network hub. Shouldn't these guys be having my back, man, so I can do this stuff?
We also need the isolinear storage assembly. It will be behind a locked door on the bridge.
Okay, and it's over here. There we go. And we disconnect the S-linear storage assembly. Disconnect power. There we go. And finally, disconnect the console. And then beam the console to Eldex's ship.
Transporter standing by.
There it goes.
Transport complete.
There. And there it goes, and
We
now...
have the console. There is no way the Vaadwaur will allow a Starfleet vessel into our space, and Cartella defenses have been upgraded since your last trick with the holo projector. Take one of the ships in my fleet, and send yours away. You can contact it once we've completed our mission. I will beam over some of your crew to assist you when we get to our destination.
Beam over a Vaadwaur beam over to a Vaadwaur vessel. Alright. You may remember, I'm not too fond of the missions where they have you playing in
Scuttle the
another...
Herogen ship so they won't know the console is missing. Then we can continue on to Cartella for the meeting. I have loaned some officers to attend to the duty stations on the frigate you now command.
Understood. I'll deal with the ship. Alright, so, as you may remember, I'm not particularly fond of ones where you have... Let's see. Where you are playing on another ship that is not your own. But I can live with it. There we go. So let's at least get that done. Okay. Now we get to go and fix our bars here. Alright, so first things we need to remember, put everything on auto fire. There we go. Okay. Now, since everything here, oh, that didn't go on auto fire. Alright, since everything here is on auto fire, we can take these off. There we go. I don't use that. I never use ramming speed. Alright, and let's put this where it belongs. Okay. Now we're going to get some things up here. Oh, it's supposed to be there. There. Alright, I never use that. Alright, and that there. Tractor beam I'll put there. And see if we can get things situated. Okay. Alright, let's put this there. And okay. Alright, so let's see what we can get here. Now we don't seem to have any emergency power to weapons, so we will bypass that and we'll go with our debuffs. And then our buffs, we have, oh, I hate when they do this. Alright, rapid fire, scatter volley, rapid fire, like we're ever going to have a chance to use that. It's never a good idea to have 3 abilities for the same type of weapon, because you never ever ever get a chance to use one of them. This has to do with cooldowns. If you set off rapid fire 3, it's going to put these other 2 into cooldown. Then if you set off scatter volley, it's going to put the rapid fires into cooldown. See, so you never get to use one of the abilities. I hate when they do that kind of stuff. Alright, torch red 1. We'll put the high yield. And there we go. Alright, we'll also put on the spam bar. We'll put that. I like putting that on spam bar if I'm just, again, and this is just to get through the mission. So there are some things I'm just going to put on there. And we have a secondary spam bar just for this kind of thing. And donk. And donk. Donk. And this is, of course, just for this situation. And what the heck? Put these 2 there. And that way my shields will always be buffed. Alright. And again, this is just for this kind of situation that I'm doing this. I normally don't put everything on a spam bar. Here we go. And where is it? Intel fleet. No. There it is. Okay. And and there. And let's see, what else do we got? That's already been put. That's it. Okay. Basically, I'm going for the same locations as I usually have for things. Alright. It'll take us a little bit, but we'll get through it all. There we go.
I'm picking up an incoming Benthan vessel on long-range sensors. Our ships are out of range, and we are in a Vaadwaur vessel. It is unlikely the Benthans will give us a chance to explain the situation.
Perhaps we can warn them away from the area.
They are not altering course. Disabling their vessel may be the only option.
Try to hail them, audio only.
Attention, Vaadwaur vessels. You are in violation of several codes of conduct in this area of space, and your ships have been identified as perpetrators of crimes against the Benthan Guard and its protectorates. Stand down and prepare to be boarded.
Shields up.
They cannot escape this system.
There is no need to destroy that ship.
So you've disabled them. And now I can speak with
Eldix.
Eldix.
With the Benthans, Eldix. We do not.
I've jammed the Benthan ship's communications so they can't signal for help. You know what needs to be done.
I will not let the plan be
No
ruined.
one can know what happened here.
You can't be suggesting what I think you're suggesting.
Unacceptable. The Benthans are performing their assigned duties and have no way of knowing who or what we are. Sensors are detecting damage to the ship's long-range communications array. It will be days before they can restore warp power or send out a signal. We can leave now, complete our mission, and then return later to assist the Benthans.
It sounds reasonable. We're not at war with the Benthan Guard.
That's not a risk I'm willing to take. They're in range of the Hirogen array. They could tap it to send out a call for help, or disable our modifications. The Hirogen could return and discover what happened. And if another Vaadwaur fleet finds them, there will be questions none of us want to answer. The Benthans must be silenced.
I agree with Seven. There's no reason to escalate this.
We can put him in our brig or tow his ship away to buy ourselves more time. There is no need for more bloodshed.
If he lives, he could be an ally for you against the infected Vaadwaur. Or we can take him with us, explain the situation, guarantee his crew's safety.
They did not need to die.
I trust you won't be so squeamish in the future. There is more riding on this plan than the lives of a handful of so-called peacekeepers.
We'll see.
The Borg place very little value on the life of one individual. Captain Janeway and the crew of Voyager showed me that that belief was incorrect. Given all they have been through, I had hoped Commander Eldix would place more value on the lives of others. It appears that his concern only extends to other Vaadwaur. Watch him carefully. Eldix cannot be trusted.
Continue. Captain, I have the coordinates from Eldix, and we can leave as soon as you're ready. Depart the system. Loading. Oh my gosh. Things are going very slow today. Here we go.
Gaul has increased security since your last visit. Let me do the talking.
Understood. I'm in a very small ship compared to Eldix. Input security code and voice verification now. Continue.
Verification code 109947.
I hope that works.
Verification accepted. Due to heightened security, all ships are required to reduce speed below full impulse for security scans.
Understood.
One hurdle cleared. Continue to the manned security checkpoint.
Setting a course now. Alright, so we have to get lowers our speed on purpose. And we are approaching traffic control. Here we go.
Disengage your engines and provide the proper security codes.
I've been here many times and I've never needed to submit my code.
My predecessor was more lax in her handling of security measures. She has paid the price for her errors in judgment.
What is
your
your
security code?
Verification code Alpha 4742. Commander Eldex and squadron reporting. Do not make me late for the meeting.
Right away, Commander.
Code accepted, Commander Eldex. Take your squadron to the marked position on the outer orbit ring.
Good day.
Ignore the scans. Fly like you belong here. Good thing you didn't try to use a hologram again, isn't it?
And we just keep going. It's not going to let us speed up.
There's 67 ships in this system. That is more than expected.
And there we go.
Something big. This must be the start.
It's a lot of ships.
More ships or just more reasons not to get caught?
And it's not going to let us.
We're putting a great deal of trust in you, Commander.
I am after one goal. The liberation of my people from these monsters.
From these monsters.
I will do anything to achieve that, including betraying Gaul to save us all.
Betraying Gaul to save us all. They're poets and didn't even know
It
it.
is time for someone with a stronger resolve to take up the cause that Gaul has abandoned.
It doesn't let us go any faster. Which, time getting, you gotta love it. Really, that's just there so we can get through all the dialogue. Nice voice work, though. Oh my goodness. There we go.
There are more ships in system than I had anticipated. But we can't stop now. Leaving would only make us look suspicious.
Continue.
I'm transmitting coordinates for a secure room near the meeting site. Beam down there. I will have a holographic disguise ready for you. Security is scanning for such tricks on ships, but I'm not sure they realize how many uses there are for holo-emitters.
Beam down to Cartella. And we take 3 of our OP engineers, and of course 7 of 9. And again, sloading. Sloading. There we go.
Here, use these holo projectors. Security is so focused on keeping intruders out of our space that they won't be looking for trouble on the ground. But try not to act suspicious. Our soldiers aren't as dumb as you seem to think they are. You'll need to place these emitters around the leaders, which when activated will emit a low-level delta radiation pulse that should disrupt their isoboramine neurotransmitters, forcing their parasites out for a short period.
That should work, but it won't give us much time.
You'll also need to place recording devices, so everything that happens is transmitted to the quadrant. I'll stay here with the transmitter and monitor your progress. This is more than a simple briefing. Gaul might even be here in person. So don't get caught. We're all dead if you do.
Place emitters and recording devices at the meeting site. Worry about yourself, Eldex. We won't get caught. Alright, so put on holographic disguise. Looks like we gotta go here. There we go. And you'll see it's not complete here. 7 of 9's hair still shows through the back. I thought that's awesome. Okay, enter main cavern. Again, we're not going to shoot anybody. We're going to walk through like we belong. And we're going to go through, and there we go, to our locations. Our locations are, of course, down here. Here's our recording device. What is, oh, disruptor device. And disruptor device over here. We've placed one recording device. Here's another recording device. We do 4 of those. Okay, disruptors, we've set 2. We need to set 2 more. Set there's the next one here. And finally, over here. Okay, and there we go.
You'll need to set up a signal booster so we can transmit our signal through the base's electronic security. There's a power console near to where the leadership is addressing the troops. Tie the repeater into the conduits there.
Install a signal booster near the meeting site. Find the console, install the signal booster. I can do that. Okay, so we follow the map. Follow the green circle. It's somewhere this way. Doop-a-doo. Here we go. There it is. The big brightly lit console. Power systems to broadcast repeater. Tie power system broadcast repeater. There we go.
Hey! What are you doing? No one is allowed back.
If we're
It's
finished
7 to
here, I
badass.
suggest we return to the crowd.
Yes, with your Borg technology showing through your hologram. Of course, I'm joking. But you'll notice our green circle right there. We want to head back out and join the crowd as 7 suggests. And wait for the conference to begin.
Now hear the words of our great leader, go!
Sir!
What do you want?
Someone found the guard. Quick, activate the device.
What? What's happening?
They're monsters! No, you did this! Traitor! Liar! What are you? Monster! Deceiver! Beast! Kill it!
Enough! Why are you letting your eyes deceive you? This is a plot by our enemies. They're trying to divide us. I say no. We will stand strong, united. We are Vadwa, and we will conquer our enemies.
Ghost right! This is insane! I'll stand with you! No! Ghost the betrayer!
Oh, looks like they divided the Vaudoir.
I see some of you are still loyal to our cause. The rest, you are cowards and traitors unworthy to be called Vaudoir. Kill them.
Ruh-roh. Massacre of Vaudoir. So now, go and secure the extraction point. So we go this way. And now basically we kill everything in sight. I'm not terribly worried about my bridge officers. They'll respawn with me. Seems kind of silly to have to enter the main cave, which is where the extraction point is. You know. Okay, let's make sure. Looks like we still have a few Vaudoir to kill. Alright, so now we go to our extraction point, which is here.
Get out! Get out now! Get out! Get out
And
now!
we transport to the ship. And here we go. We're up and... Here we go. Loading, come on. I don't know why it loads so slow sometimes. Well, kind of do. Come on, loading, loading, loading. Okay, there we go. Finally found the file. There we go. And
I need to rally my people. The ones who aren't infected and who are willing to fight. The parasites will crush them if someone doesn't act. My allies are holding one of the space docks in the outer perimeter. Help me get there. I'll start coordinating the fight from there, and you'll be able to return to your ship.
Follow us. We'll get you to the space dock. Alright, so the space dock's on the outer perimeter. Here we go. You see it's marked very nicely for us. As you can see, nothing is lighting up for us to fight. Yeah.
We need to confirm the transmission made it to the array.
Confirm.
Incoming hostiles. Handle them.
And now we have confirmed, so now we escape the system.
The transmission signal is strong, and it's reaching the Hirogen communications array. Now all Vaudouar will know about the corruption among us. You should go. I need to prepare my people for the fight ahead.
Good luck. And we have to escape the system. Which we should be able to, yes. There we go, and doop.
I am in contact with Voyager, and it is waiting with your vessel outside this system. We need to depart immediately.
Leave the Cartella system. Okay. We shall leave the system. And it should put us back in our normal ship. There we go. And let's hail our allied contact. That was an interesting broadcast, Admiral. Half the quadrant's talking about it, and the rest are trying to find a way to claim responsibility for it. It would have been better had you exposed Call as well, and taken down the Vaudouar leadership in one act. But we'll take what we can get. The Vaudouar are in chaos, and if they're fighting one another, they're not fighting us. That will give us some room to maneuver. So we get our experience points, and I'm going to choose, because it doesn't matter which one, I'm just going to choose the beam array. Alright, so that was Revolution. Join me next time for the Patrol Rapper taking care of enemies. See you then.